Now I know what you're all thinking. Villains, yeah. But villains haven't really had their say for a while. But tonight I think we're going to do things a little differently. You ready?
Yeah!
It's time for a little change of pace. Lights up!
Right you are, MC. It's Friday the 13th. Give it just the right touch. This could be quite the place.
Full of wholesome, happy faces.
Check it out.
It's feeling fun.
Everyone's a friend of mine.
Inside this evil joint.
Every guest gets to the point.
This day will live in infamy. All of our staff this history. It's our house now.
It's our house now. It's the fact you can't ignore. Shut the window.
Lock the door!
It's our house now. Raise your lungs, you thieves and thugs. Join the rabble, rousing crowd. It's our house now. All the coolest cats fit in so perfectly. Every evil queen gets due respect.
Love your work.
You'll forget your troubles, put your trust in me.
You've made your play. Every hero has his day. It's our house now.
It's our house now. What a party.
What a place for breaking bread.
Meet your maker off with their feet. It's our house now.
What a party!
Join the club with no regrets.
Only greedy, dirty deeds are allowed.
Get those beans.
It's a villain's time. Move over, MC!
It's our house now. Bother coming back. It's our house now.
Why, thank you. Now to begin our show, we have Isma, a beauty beyond compare.
When a woman acquires a certain age, and the men who adored you no longer so long, it pays to avoid the sound days and live where light kindly. But the moon grows old just like a song, and her beautiful years are done. So now she raves through endless days to take revenge on the sun. When I was a girl at my daddy's side, a royal mortician revealed to me in secret signs the magician. And daddy was no dummy, did outrageous things with money, and over the steps that he would try. Look better dead than they did alive. Studied well, I learned the trade. I thought my looks would never fade if I could find that recipe to give eternal youth to me. It was always my ambition to use Papa's tuition and gain some small remission from the vagaries of time. Every little ray of sunshine robbed me of my youth. Who to blame? Who the one? Who to curse? You the only one to blame would be my enemy, the sun. Snuff out the light, claim your right to a
hatched and reborn the creature of your nightmares. Just for fun. Please welcome Mr. Oogie Boogie.
What have we here? Santa Claus, huh? Ooh, I'm really scared. So you're the one I was talking about. You're joking. You're joking. I can't believe my eyes. You're joking me. You gotta be. This can't be the right guy. He's ancient. He's I don't know which is worse. I might just live a sea now if I don't die out first. Mr. Boogie says there's trouble close at hand. You better pay attention now, cause I'm the Boogie Man. And if you are shaking, there's something very wrong. Cause this may be the last time you hear the Boogie song. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm the Oogie Boogie Man. Live for real dancing, and I've been much to do. I might just make a special batch of steak and spider stew. And don't you know the one thing that make it work so nice? A roly-poly Santa Claus and a little spice. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm the Oogie Boogie Man.
Release me now or you will face the dire consequences. The children are expecting me, so please come to your senses.
You're joking. You're joking. I can't believe my ears. When someone shut this door up, I'm drowning in my tears. It's funny. I'm laughing. You really are too much. But now with your permission, I'm gonna do my stuff.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do the best I can. Sound of dice is like music in the air. Cause I'm a gambling boogie man, although I don't play fair. It's much more fun, I must confess, with lives on the line. Not mine, of course, but yours, oh boy, and I do just fine.
Release me faster, you will have to answer for this heinous act.
Oh, brother, you're something. You put me in a spin. You aren't comprehending the position that you're in. It's hopeless. You're finished. You haven't got a friend. Cause I'm Mr. Oogie Boogie, and you ain't going nowhere.
Well, I don't know how you could possibly follow that one up. I mean, these next girls aren't even real villains. Like, what, high school queen bees? How villainous is that? How they can get invited here? Don't ask me. I don't even know.
Are we gonna have a problem? Have you got a bone to pick? You've come so far, so why are you pulling on my dick? I normally slap your face, and I go here to watch. But I'm really nice. Here's some advice. Listen up, biatch! I like drinking hot, buying stuff they cannot. I like drinking hard, maxing down credit card.
joke. Of course you're real villains. Next up, he was the infamous former royal advisor to the Romanovs. He makes his way all the way from the Russian purgatory. He has eluded death in the most mysterious of ways. He is the most interesting man in the world. Please welcome Rasputin!
In the dark of the night I was tossing and turning, and the nightmare I had was as bad as can be. It scared me out of my wits, a corpse falling to bits. Then I opened my eyes, and the nightmare was me. I was once the most mystical man in all Russia. When the royals betrayed me, they made a mistake. My clerks managed to pay, but one little girl got away. Little I might beware, Rasputin's awake. In the dark of the night, evil will find her. In the dark of the night, just before dawn. Revenge will be sweet when the curse is complete. In the dark of the night, she'll be gone. I can feel that my powers are slowly returning. Time I stashed in a dash of cologne for that smell. As the pieces fall into place, I'll see how Corona to place. Thus we're done, I'm in your grace, farewell.
In the dark of the night, terror will strike her.
Terror's the least I can do.
In the dark of the night, evil comes true.
Soon she will feel that her nightmares are real.
In the dark of the night,
She'll be through.
in the dark of the night, evil will find her. In the dark of the night, terror comes true.
My dear is a sign to the end of the line.
In the dark of the night, in the dark of the night,
Come, my minions, rise for your master. Let your evil shine.
in the dark of the night, in the dark of the
Find
night,
her now, yes, fly ever faster.
in the dark of the night, in the dark of the night, in the dark of the night.
She'll be mine.
Well, that was fun. Next up, we have some music from our very own personal angel of music.
Night sharpens, heightens sensation, darkness stirs, and brings imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses.
close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar. And you'll live as you never lived before. Floating, falling, sweet intoxication. Touch me, trust me, savor each sensation. Let your dream begin, let your darker side give in to the power which you know you cannot hide. The power of the music of the night. You alone can make my song take flight. Help me make the music of the night.
Oh, the Phantom, he's such a musician. Well, personally, I'm Swoon. He's available, you know. Christine left him for that Raoul dude. I have his number, you know. Find me after the show, and I will set you up with the angel of music. Next, we have a member of the Pride Lands. The dark, you know, horrible place. Not that bright, sunny place. Don't ever go there. Please welcome, representing the dark, shadowy place, Zeke!
One day when you're big and strong, you will be a king. Exiled, persecuted, left alone with no defense. When I think of what that brute did, I get a little tense. But I dream a dream so pretty that I don't feel so depressed. 'Cause it soothes my inner kitty and it helps me get some rest. The sound of Simba's dying gasp, his daughter squealing in my grasp, his lioness's mournful cry, that's my lullaby. Now the past I try to forget, and my foes I could forgive. Trouble is, I know it's petty, but I hate to let them live.
So you found yourself somebody who'll chase Simba up a tree.
Oh, the battle may be bloody, but that kind of works for me. The melody of angry growls, a counterpoint of painful howls, a symphony of dead oh my, that's my lullaby. Score is gone, but zero's still around to love this
another queen. Everyone's favorite nanny. The wonderful, the holy... I'm sorry. Please welcome Miss Andrews.
These children have been spoiled. I've arrived here just in time. By chance, I brought the punishment that best befits the crime. Brimstone and treacle and cod liver oil, liberal doses of each. These are the treats from which children recoil, the lessons I'm going to teach. Just follow my model and don't mollycoddle, it may lead the person to err. So seek satisfaction from punitive action, brimstone and treacle will work. Brimstone and treacle and carboling soap, these are the tools of my trade. With spoonfuls of sugar, you don't have a hope of seeing that changes are made. Where manners are chronic, my tincture's the tonic that's certain to wipe off a smirk. Just pour out a ration in patronly fashion, brimstone and treacle will work. I won't stand for whining or whinging or whimpering, crying or lying or sobbing or simpering. I fear it's clear that in these two such bad habits lurk. First threaten to throttle, then uncork the bottle, brimstone and treacle will work. Brimstone and treacle will work.
For the record, just don't go near that stuff. Brimstone and treacle. I mean, unless you have this really bad child, well then it's great. Really good discipline, it really is. If you happen to swallow some by accident, though, we do have a doctor in the house. Please welcome Dr. Horrible.
Why can't they see what I see? Why can't they hear the lies? Maybe the fee's too pricey for them to realize your disguise is slipping. I think you're slipping. Now that your savior is still as the grave, you're beginning to fear me. Like cavemen fear thunder, I still have to wonder, can you really hear me? I bring you pain, the kind you can't suffer quietly. Fire up your brain, remind you inside your rioting society is slipping, everything's slipping away, so go ahead, run away.
Say what's horrible. Tell a friend, spread the word, tell them the tale. Get a pic, do a blog, heroes are over with. Look at him, not a word, hammer means nail. And I win, and I get everything I ever. All the cash, all the fame, and social change. Anarchy, that I run, it's Dr. Horrible's turn. You people all have to learn. This world is going to burn, burn.
Yes, 2 R's, H-O-R-R.
Right.
Great.
Burn!
Hey, I would give anything not to have her see. It's gonna be buddy, head up, really buddy. There's no time for mercy.
And he did. So I took my shopping off the wall and I fired 2 warning shots. Into his head. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you would have been there, if you would have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. I met Ezekiel Young from Salt Lake City about 2 years ago, and he told me he was single and we hit it off right away. So we started living together. He'd go to work, he'd come home, I'd fix him a drink, we'd have dinner. And then I found out, single, he told me, single my ass. Not only was he married, oh no, he had 6 wives. One of those Mormons, you know? So that night, he came home from work, I fixed him his drink as usual. I guess some guys just can't hold their arsenic. He had it coming, he had it on. Then she took a flower, it crossed, and then he used it, and he abused it. It was a murder, but not a homicide.
Now I stand in the kitchen, carving up the chicken for dinner, minding my own business, when in stormed my husband Wilbur in a jealous rage. You can screw the milkman! He screamed. He was crazy. He kept screaming. You can screw the milkman! And then he ran into my night. He ran into my night 10 times.
If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Inte kjæreste nytt, at noen jeg holdt jeg på tenkte. Ikke nyttig etika, at tolke dem, at rett lov til meg, at sånt skal tyke da. At meg,
Well, did you do it?
not guilty.
My sister Veronica and I had this double act, but my husband Charlie chose around with us. Now for the last number of acts, we did these 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, splits, spread eagles, backflips, flip-flops, one right after the other. So this one night we're down at the Hotel Cicero. The 3 of us cruising, having some laughs, and we run out of ice, so I go out to get some. I come back, open the door, and there's Veronica and Charlie doing number 17, the spread eagle. Well, I was in such a state of shock, I completely blacked out. I can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later when I was washing the blood off my hands that I knew they were dead. They had it coming. 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 All along. I didn't do it. She didn't do it. What if I done it? What if she done it? Could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it coming. 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 They took a flower and it's right. And then they used it. What if I done it? And they abused it. Could you tell me
Yeah, I love that. So, our next performer brought his friend, he brought his friends back. Okay, so he has these friends, but they dragged him all the way down to hell. I mean, how are they still friends? I just don't get it. His friends, I mean...
Don't you disrespect me, little man. Don't you derogate or deride. You're in my world now, not your world. I've got friends on the other side. He's got friends on the other side. That's an echo, gentlemen. Just something we have here in Louisiana. A little parlor trick, don't worry. Sit down at my table. Put your minds at ease. If you relax, it will enable me to do anything I please. I can read your future. I can change it round some too. I'll look deep into your heart and soul. You do have a soul, don't you? Make your wildest dreams come true. I got hoodoo, I got voodoo, I got things I ain't even tried. And I've got friends on the other side.
He's got friends on the other side.
The cards will tell. The past, the present, and the future as well. The cards, just take 3. Take a little trip into your future with me. Now you young man are from across the sea. You come from 2 long lines of royalty. I'm a royal myself on my mother's side. Your lifestyle's high, but your funds are low. You gotta marry a little honey whose daddy got dough. On you, little man, I don't want to waste much time. You've been pushed around all your life. You've been pushed around by your mother and your sister and your brother. And if you was married, you'd be pushed around by your wife. But in your future, the you I see is exactly the man you've always wanted to be. Shake my hand. Come on, boys. Won't you shake a poor sinner's hand? Yes. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Transformation Central. Transformation Central. Transformation Central. Transformation Central. Transmodification Central. Can you feel it? You're changing, you're changing, you're changing, alright. I hope you're satisfied. But if you ain't, don't blame me. You can blame my friends on the other side. But you lost what you had.
Yeah, okay, we get it. He brought his friends back. Oh, good, it's time for the finale. Next up we have, the witch. Excuse me, do we have a witch here? Miss Witch? Is she singing something? I think. What?
Everybody smashed flat. Nothing we can do. Not exactly true. We can always give her the boy. No, of course, what really matters is the blame. Somebody to blame. That's the thing you enjoy, placing the blame. If that's the aim, give me the blame. Just give me the boy. Now, you're so nice. You're not good, you're not bad, you're just nice. I'm not good, I'm not nice, I'm just right. I'm the witch, you're the world. I'm the hitch, I'm what no one believes. I'm the witch. You're all liars and thieves like his father, like his son will be too. Oh, why bother? You'll just do what you do. It's the last midnight. So goodbye, oh, coming at you fast. Midnight, soon you'll see the sky fall. You want a bean? Have another bean. Beans are made for making you rich. Plant them and they soar. Here, you want some more? Listen to the roar, giants by the score. Oh, well, you can blame another witch. It's the last midnight. It's the last verse. Now before it's past midnight, I'm giving you my last curse. I'm leaving you alone. You can tend the garden, it's yours, separate and alone. Everybody down on all fours. All right, mother, when? Lost the beans again. Punish me the way you did then. Give me claws and a hunch, just away from this bunch and the doom and the gloom and the
Well, that was a bad idea. And you were just letting them get me. Nah, they took my ID too. Well, I mean, that's okay, though. Sleeping outside, I mean, it's basically the same as sleeping in Penfield, right? Yeah. Have fun dealing with all those guys. In the meantime, thank you all so much for coming, and have a villainous evening. Thank you.